Listen up and clean your ears out, because these boys are here.
Crisis. Death crisis.
Death energy?
Genocide.
Genocide.
Dangerous zombie.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. What's up?
Welcome. It's been a tough past week, but we're back, better than ever with new power levels beyond the ordinary.
Your comprehension?
Not comprehension, but like if you put like some clear plastic in that eye, you're good. That's gonna break.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this internet meme, but it's like Vegeta like finds out Goku's really strong, and he was like, I think he said like it's over way past 9,000 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It was something like that. It's pretty epic. You should look it up. It's pretty funny.
Let me write that down real quick just so I don't forget. Hold on. Okay. I wrote it down. What's up?
Yeah. So we're just gonna go right into it. We're on episode 16 of X-Aid. We're going to recap and then kind of talk about it. Emu, seeking to find out why he's the source of Nico's stress, asks Hiro why he attacked him. Unable to tell Emu, he instead attempts to transform and force the Bugster out. Revol appears before things can escalate any further and attacks Hiro. Emu's attacks are impervious to the Bugster, who reveals that he intends on having Emu winning the game, causing Nico to die from the stress. During the battle, Taiga breaks into CR to bust Nico out. Genom appears during the fight against Revol and defeats both riders before taking Hiro's Gashots. Genom attempts to take Emu's, but the virus within Emu gives him an inhuman burst of strength, allowing the heroes to escape. Taiga returns to Nico to his hospital to use his X-Aid as bait. Emu arrives and apologizes to Nico, having finally realized what he had done to hurt her. He had defeated her at a video game tournament 6 years prior. Nico has become a successful pro gamer, but resents Emu for being the only person to ever beat her. Nico attempts to use the gamer driver once more, but Taiga yells at her, emphasizing the dangerous reality of being a rider. Emu speaks with Taiga afterwards and asks him to destroy Revol so Nico can be saved. The rogue doctor transforms, causing the bugs to materialize. As Snipe fights the virus, Parad and Dan appear and transform to fight Emu. Asuna drags Nico to the fight to illustrate the danger of the riders that they subject themselves to. Paradox overwhelms Emu, even in the Mighty Brothers Double X form. Revol, driven by his desire to become a complete life form, attacks the new rider. Annoyed by the Bugster, Paradox destroys it before he and Genom withdraw. With the virus excised from her body, Nico leaves with Taiga, holding a newfound admiration for him. And that was the episode. What did you think, my friend? My darling.
My friend? Did I just become like you were like questioning it for a second? It was an episode. Wasn't that strong. I didn't feel that strongly about it. I like the fights in it. I like that we saw the puzzle power.
More puzzle shit.
Yeah, and he used it differently
this
time.
Just such a good fucking voice. I need it once those sounds get ripped. I'm using that as a public text tone where people can hear that in grocery stores, where they'll just hear perfect puzzle. Just at the grocery store.
Yeah, I'll just go to somebody, huh?
I already have break up as a text tone. So
break up, yeah.
It's even more terrifying.
I notice when people look at you weirdly when they hear that because, people don't know what that's from. And then, like, you're just interacting with other people in our lives and they hear the break up, like, so loudly out of nowhere.
Yeah. I forget to turn it down sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But yeah. Sorry, I was just sipping on that.
Yeah, no more sips on the podcast.
I got a sip.
No, you don't have to sip.
I can only sip. It's the only thing I'm good at.
It was a good episode.
I think it's so funny because this is like the third time where we like speculated on what was going on, and you were like, "It's probably this very simple, obvious thing." Because I was like, "Oh, why do you think Nico hated?" Because you said like, I was like, "Do you think the guy with cancer is going to get cured?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I was like, and then you turned out to be right. And I was like, What do you think Nico hates Emu? And you're like, beat her at a video game. I was like, it's not that simple.
Yeah, you were like,
yes, it was.
And it was Tekken, like the new Tekken.
It was, yeah, that was great. Where it was 2010, but they were doing some fucking time travel shit and had the game 7 years later.
This is a straight up plot hole continuity error.
Bandai, get your shit. Toei, get your shit together.
Toei made the show now.
Toei, well, Bandai produces it. Get your shit together. Stop getting these video game continuities. I'm surprised as a gamer.
It's a nice gesture that they're putting real video games in the show.
They own.
Yeah, that they own.
Bamco.
They just at least put the one from the year. Makes more sense, eh?
I'm just You know, I thought Bandai was finally getting to us gamers. I thought they finally understood. They put a video game, the wrong video game, in a 2-second flashback, and I'm livid.
Yeah, and the tournament was so extra. I felt like it was just like, I don't feel like tournaments are run like that, except for like major esports. You know what I mean?
Well, as a gamer, I think it's worth noting. You know, Gamer Nation, gamers.
School me on that
gamer. A gamer. I don't think that's the point. I think the problem is they didn't use the right video game for the right time period. They were 6 years off with that video game. Do you know how off that is?
Why were they playing on
twice as that is 12?
They were playing on 2 arcade machines across from each other. How does that work?
LAN. I don't fucking know. But gamers, dude, they didn't represent gamers right.
They didn't get it right.
I'm so mad. Not Your Shield, 2017.
Yeah, Not Your Shield.
Fuck you.
Fight was cool.
We finally got from fucking Genom. He just straight up said, "I am immortal."
Yeah, he did say that.
He's can't die. And then we see Taiga using like there's so much for the whole like you need 4 players to teamwork to work. No, he just used it on his own, no problem.
The dragon.
Yeah. The Dragon Knight Hunter Z. Just completely used it, no problemo. So fuck that. I don't know what I expected. I'd rather they just never use it again. But
I'd rather they never use it again too.
Yeah, but they gotta plug that.
That stupid toy.
Still loving that paradox. Still love Perfect Puzzle.
Oh, perfect.
It's so good. He sounds like he's about to like. He sounds like he has a really long nose. Yeah. Just the guy doing the voice.
I like that. I like that he's becoming his own third.
Oh, he's gonna fuck over Don, and it's gonna be so. He's gonna be so good.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so good.
He's like the Joker, right, Kevin? Just like the Joker. He's just in it for the games. Life's a game.
What'd you think about Knockout Fighter? You think that which one do you like more?
I like Knockout Fighter. I like both.
I like Perfect Puzzle.
I like that they henching together. It reminded me, Right.
I like how he has a turtleneck in Perfect Puzzle. I like
him.
We need more.
He doesn't look like he would be the in it for the game writer. He doesn't look wacky enough.
It doesn't fit his character, and I guess the reason he's purple is because red and blue. But it doesn't fit the person you would think it would be.
Yeah.
So I guess that is surprising. In relation to some of the... How many of the new scans did you see? Spoilers. How many of the new scans did you see?
All I saw was a posting on my Facebook feed of the new X-Aid form.
That's all you saw?
That's all I saw.
Woo! Boy, you're going to be happy.
Why? I'm going to be happy?
Okay, we're... Spoiler territory. They showed a lot of new stuff. They showed his final form.
You want to show me?
I mean, I can't really...
You don't have it pulled up.
Well, you know what? All right, so we're back. We got some big boys. So we got the final form, or what might be the final form. Pretty goddamn gaudy. Get ready for this shit, my friend.
Okay.
There's that. You put on the front here, and get ready for the big bomb.
Oh! What?
Kamen Rider Poppy, baby.
Poppy people, po.
Yeah.
Why? She's so cute.
I'm so glad. Look, it looks like she's like, and it doesn't look like it's a recolor. It looks like it's her own thing. That's so good.
I didn't expect her to be a writer.
Neither did I. But fuck yeah, yes, this is so good. And meanwhile, with my boy Paradox, he gets
that's cool.
He gets plugged into the belt. He gets a weird axe thing. Perfect fighter.
Now he looks like a
perfect knockout fighter. I think it's called.
Yeah.
And then Genom/Dan.
What the fuck?
It's apparently he's called Kamen Rider Kronos is what he goes by with this form.
What?
And if Poppy uses the same device, she uses a Buggle driver as well.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so he looks like
a Matrix code.
That's definitely like you can tell that's some Matrix shit right there. I ain't buying that. I'm not buying a redeco of that shit.
No, I like the black and purple.
The black and purple looks way better, but that's some interesting stuff there. So kind of looking at
they're all having like this Super Saiyan hair.
Yeah, it's true. They're kind of going up there with the Super Saiyan shit. With that all kind of being seen, what do you think?
Looks cool.
The final form
doesn't look cool.
Doesn't look cool. It's still they're really getting gaudy with the final forms.
They really like gold.
Well, with like Wizard's Infinity form, that looked good. It was glossy and kind of fancy, but it knew not to go too overboard. Gaim was a little much, but the fruit thing on the chest was cool. Drives was good. I liked Drives. Ghosts was kind of a mess.
Yeah, a mess.
And then this one's just even more of a mess. So
this one's not even a mess.
It doesn't even look like a...
It's not even a mess. It's not a mess. It looks fine. It just doesn't invoke the rest.
That's exactly it. It doesn't look like anything that... It looks like unrelated to games at all.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was a pain in the ass to
Because all the other stuff that's been so far in X8 has been really
very consistently video game themed.
Yeah, colorful.
So, I mean,
it could be like an invincibility, like the.
I think that's what it's called.
It looks like a power. He looks like kind of a power star.
I think that's what it's called. It's like invincible form or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's a perfect way to go against a mortal guy.
If he gets that form, it better be some shit like. He's fucking changing colors like Mario or something.
Like that'd be cool.
I think that might be what they're trying to go for with that, but the pictures don't do it justice. We'll have to wait.
We'll have to wait and see.
All we saw is that one scan. I wasn't too impressed. Fucking Kamen Rider Poppy, though.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this whole time how we wanted a female rider, and I wasn't expecting People Popo to become the rider, but hey, dude.
People Popo rider. I think People Popo should be a rider 2017.
It looks like she actually got her own design. Like, it doesn't look like it's a recolor of anyway.
She got like big Google anime eyes.
Well, they all have big googly anime eyes. And then she has the little bob cut.
Yeah.
The cute little bob cut.
Carrie Pamu finally
arrived. My friend that we know, she's going to be very, very happy because she already really liked Poppy People Popo. So, she's going to be so happy about that. And then meanwhile, Paradox's perfect knockout fighter form, or perfect fighter. It's got, you're really right. They are going all out with the hair, with the stylized hair sort of thing. Cool, because we already know you can put that thing in the belt already, and we've seen like the sounds, and we know that there was a form called Perfect Knockout, but we didn't know it could be used with the gamer driver right off the bat. But he's even getting his own axe, so might be getting another.
How's he gonna get a gamer driver?
Don't know. Looks like we might be getting another.
Someone else died.
Another.
What if someone else died?
Don't want to think about it.
Don't want to think about it.
Looks like we might be getting another Kamen Rider Chaser sort of deal. Because Chaser also had an axe. Might be getting an axe hero. So, very, very cool. Kronos,
he looks cool.
I don't really... I think it's a bit overboard still. Because it's just Kamen Rider X8's suit, but with like some extra shit. And it's all colored black and green.
I'll have to see it in person.
Definitely. This is all scans.
You remember when we saw the zombie form, I wasn't a fan of it when we saw it in scans.
I was totally a fan of it.
Oh, in scans I didn't like it. And then when it came out, it became one of my favorite suits ever. So
yeah, so those are all, that's just artwork. None of that, the only one that was an actual picture, I think, was the X8 final form. So we'll have to see. I hope that's not the final form, and that's like the mid-season upgrade, kind of like Grateful Soul was for Ghost. So I guess it's kind of it. Kind of exiting spoilers, I guess another thing we want to talk about is I've been playing it for a while, but Sebastian got into it recently, and we've been unlocking the secrets of it, and by unlocking the secrets, he's been clicking on things I've been too scared of to click on, because we're both bad at reading Japanese. We've been playing Kamen Rider Transcend Heroes, formerly known as Kamen Rider Storm Heroes. So kind of, for those who have never heard it, it's a mobile game. It's kind of the whole idea is it's a top-down game where you have 6 riders on your team, and you have 3 on the field that you can drag to attack enemies with. It has a fuck ton of riders, just like a ton. Pretty much every rider.
Pretty much everyone.
Pretty much all of them. The only ones that they don't include are like fucking stage show riders, and those barely count. But they have them for the movies.
They don't have G.
That's right, they don't have G. They don't have Kamen Rider G. That's the only other one I can think of. But they have almost all the forms. They have all the movie forms. They have all the spin-off... I don't know about all the spin-off forms.
They have key villains. They have...
they have villains. They have monsters and stuff. A lot of the villains. Monsters, that kind of thing.
They were anyway significant to the show, they're probably...
Pretty much. And they even have a few generic ones. So yeah, they have Combat Men. And it's pretty fun. I've been playing it this entire time on and off. Because I didn't really know how to play it, but we found out how to get more riders in a way that meant something.
Yeah,
and it's been pretty
addicting.
It's pretty addicting,
especially.
And the thing is, we haven't had to spend a dime.
Nope, not a dime.
And not that we could if we wanted to. In order to do it, you would have to like buy some like gift cards in Japan, and
I would spend a dime.
But you haven't had
not
to.
much more.
You haven't
not much
had
more,
to.
but I would spend a dime if I had to.
But you haven't had to, and we've gotten good stuff out of it. So what's your current team at the moment?
My current team is Chalice, Punch Hopper, Black RX, Armored Gatak, and then damn.
Oh yeah, Masked Form Attack.
Yeah, Masked
Oh,
Form
okay.
Attack, and then
Gotcha.
I can't remember the last one. Gills. Yeah,
Gills. All right,
Yeah, that's my current team right now.
Okay, I got Kamen Rider Kivala, Super Dead Heat Drive, Kamen Rider Necrom, Nazca Dopont, and Exade.
Yeah.
And that's my team at the moment. I'm trying to get my hands on something related to Kamen Rider Chaser or Machine Chaser because I got Super Dead Heat Drive, and that's as close as it is right now. What kind of guys were you trying to get?
I'm just trying to get everyone I like. I would love Ixa Rising.
Oh, Ixa, yeah.
I would love maybe Kaiza. I would love anything more Kabuto. Oh, they don't have Dark Kabuto. I don't think I said Dark Kabuto.
I mean, they have fucking Nega Den-O.
They probably do.
They probably have Dark Kabuto because he was in the show. I mean, fuck it. I was surprised I got Kivala. Kivala was he was.
I'm jealous.
Fucking furious.
I'm not furious. Chill out.
You were yelling.
I always yell.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. That doesn't really mean much. But I didn't plan on getting her, and it was a pretty nice surprise.
Yeah, you got a rare one today, didn't you?
I didn't get a.
What was it? Axel Fies? Which Fies form is that?
I got Blaster Fies. I got because what they do is they have I don't know if it's monthly or if it's bi-monthly or
I don't know what it is.
They have certain basically. You can so there's silver coins which are used to level up your riders. There's bronze coins which can be used to buy very low level guys like combat men and whatnot. You can't really get anything. You can't get any genuine riders out of it, but with bronze coins. And then gold coins, which you get like once a day pretty much. And if you do well enough in the game, you get extras. And those can be used to buy genuine rider boys. And they have certain promotions once a month. Like the current theme right now is Blaster Form Fies. That is like the rarest one you can get out of that set. Yeah. And it's not only is it normal Fies, but it has a stat boost. And there's other ones. I have a Kabuto one where you can get Kabuto, but he plays the theme song.
Yeah, those are SE special editions, I think.
Special editions, sound editions, I think they're supposed to be called.
Sound editions, maybe.
They play theme songs when you put them out. Stuff like that. So basically, I got that. I got the rarest version of Fies today. It was all rainbow colored because when you pay for the gacha, all you get is this silhouette of the rider that leaps off of a cliff and then lands.
Yeah.
And normally you get one that's just dark and blue. That's nothing. Like it's nothing good. Meanwhile, if you get something silver or shiny, that's pretty good. Gold, pretty damn good. Rainbow colored, you win.
Like a Pokemon card situation.
Oh, totally. Yeah, rainbow colored, you got like you got the rarest thing out of the set.
I had never seen that yet. So
I'd seen it once. I got Kabuto out of the same one. So I just need. I don't know if they have Kamen Rider Lupin. I hope they do because I need him. If they have Nega Den-O, they probably have. Well, also because Den-O is really popular, so that's probably a guarantee. But I hope they have Lupin. I mean, there's a ton of stuff because I mean they have all the different forms for each of the riders too. Like they have Mango Baron, Kiwi Ryugen, stuff like that. So it was funny because we didn't realize like what you could do certain things for. Like I didn't know you could level up the riders in it, and in the game you get all these different crystals and shit. And whenever I got them in my mailbox, I'd be like, get these fucking crystals out of my face. And then we found out that we can use crystals to level up the riders by fusing them with the crystals, and it does a fuck ton. You can fuse riders with other riders to level up the main rider, but you can use crystals and it does way more. So suddenly both of us like made that discovery while we were sitting next to each other.
Give me
these crystals. I felt like a goddamn soccer mom who had discovered the power of healing crystals and vaccines causing autism. I was like, give me more of these crystals. Give me these Himalayan salt rocks. Give it to me. I need to level up my sons.
All of them at once.
All of them. So now all our boys are really high leveled and we're kicking butt, and that's what we've been
kicking butt. But it gets harder when you start kicking butt.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. Is your riders? It's like Digimon World, sort of like Dawn and Dusk, for example, where there's a level cap, and what you can do is you can reduce them back to level 1 to start over. But you have to get some really rare items, and I think that's deliberately really hard because it makes you want to spend money on that. But once you hit a level cap, they can't level up any further. And I've already got a dude who's already 45 out of 50. So
yeah, I leveled up DN in one go. I used the whole shield crystals. I used them all at once. He was already level
Jesus.
Yeah.
God. And other little things. I'm trying to think. And you can Because another thing that they do is they have other players have their riders, and you can sample their riders. Basically, they can be on your team for when you play, and little things like it lets you test out other people's riders, and it's some fun stuff. And I think you can become friends with them in the games. That way, you can try each other's riders and stuff. It's fun stuff. It's a pretty fun little game, and it's been going on since Kamen Rider Drive, I think, and they've just been updating it every year. So pretty good stuff.
Pretty good stuff. Free. Check it out.
Free. What's the app called? Q. It's like Q, but
you could use an app called Q app. It's I think
it's spelled QOO. I think it's supposed to be Q. QOO, and basically you can download it from there, and you have to update it manually. So when the game tells you need to update, it'll just give you like a prompt. You have to go on Q and update it manually, but it gives you a way to update it. Before, when I had the game, I downloaded it until it kicked me out because I couldn't update it before. But now I can update it when I need to, and it's a good way of keeping that. So it's pretty fun stuff. Anything else you want to talk about?
Any news? Nothing like that. Anything else?
Not that I can think of. I think we've...
Did you talk about spreading your balls yet, though?
I mean, okay, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Take unzip and spread your balls on this mic to,
Okay.